Hello.
Hello, can you see me?
Yes.
Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, so how are you, Arnav?
Good. How are you?
So, are you ready for today's class?
Yes.
Okay, so as you know, you have to follow few instructions, right? So, can you tell me what are the instructions that you have to follow?
Don't turn off your camera if without the teacher's permission. Always have a pen and a notebook ready, and don't talk over the teacher.
Perfect. So, make sure you follow these instructions without fail. Okay, so now without any delay, we will get into the session. I think you know what we are doing in this session, right?
Yeah, decimals.
No, actually, we are going to revise fractions.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So, Arna, you have attempted a test on WISAP, right? Where you have scored 18 out of 30. Am I
Yeah.
correct? Right? So, where did you lose your marks?
I had probably 2 or 3 silly mistakes.
Okay, so can you just let me know in detail what type of silly mistakes that you have committed?
I mean, like normal silly mistakes.
Okay, mistakes which are based upon calculation.
No, not calculation, like basic questions, which I know, but I selected the wrong answer.
Okay, fine. It is completely all right. So for that purpose, I want to revise the entire concept of fractions. Okay. So we will have a revision of fractions and we are going to solve some word problems as well. But in today's class, we will only focus on conceptual part of fractions. I will be asking you few questions and you have to answer to all my questions. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. So can I see your notebook and pen? Okay, you have your notebook. And what about pen or pencil? All right, very nice. So today's date is 20, right? So write
Mm.
down today's date in your notebook.
Okay, done.
Okay, very nice. Do you have anything to say? Anything to ask? No, right? Okay. So we will not have any other things, like we're not going to discuss about decimals. Let us revise fractions well. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Now I'm going to share my screen. Can you able to see my shared screen, Arna?
Yes.
Okay. So what can you see on the screen?
Whiteboard.
Whiteboard. Okay, very nice. So now let me write down. Today's topic is revision of fractions.
Okay.
If you have any doubts, as you know, you can feel free to ask. Okay, but make sure you clear all the doubts. Okay, fine.
Mm.
So today's topic is revision of fractions. Great.
Okay.
So now I will cover the first thing, that is meaning of fraction.
Okay.
Yes,
Should
you're saying something?
I title as revision of fractions?
Yes. Just write down revision of fractions as you write.
Okay, done.
Okay. So Arna, As you know, it is very important for us to understand the topic first, and later we can learn the things which are there in the topic. So now, can you tell me what is the meaning of fraction or fractions?
So fraction has a denominator and a numerator.
Okay.
And the denominator is the whole part, and the numerator is a part of the denominator.
Yes, very nice. So if I talk about the meaning of fractions, then it will be, it represents part of a whole. This is what you have to remember. This is the perfect meaning of fractions. Okay, so fractions represent part of a whole.
Okay.
Okay, so as you got 18 out of 30. So here you can see this is nothing but what? Fraction.
So like 30, as I was saying, it's the whole part of how many questions there were. And then the 18, it's some part of that.
Perfect, Arna. Very nice. That is all about fractions. Okay. So remember, fractions are nothing but which represent part of a whole. If you want, you can also write down in your notebook for remembrance. If not, try to remember. Okay. Yes. So now we are done with the meaning of fraction or fractions. Any doubts here?
No.
Okay. Let me erase this. This is the first topic. And I want you to write down that in your notebook. Can you write down? Fraction is a part of a whole. Or you can write down, it represents a part of a whole.
Fractions are a part of a whole. Fractions are a part of a whole. Okay.
Okay. So now we will discuss about parts of fraction. Okay. This is the second one. Parts of fraction. Okay. So you already know the answer for this. How many parts a fraction consists?
Yes. So a numerator and a denominator. The denominator is the bottom one, and the numerator is the top one.
Very nice. Very good. Numerator and the denominator.
Yeah.
Right. So these are the two parts of a fraction. Okay. Can you tell me what numerator represents?
The numerator represents a part of a whole. The part of a whole.
Okay. Then what about denominator? What it represents?
It represents the whole.
Whole part. Very nice. Fantastic. So I think you don't have any doubts regarding the parts of a fraction.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me erase this.
I wanted to say something.
Yes.
You know the recordings. To make it, more neat and organized, can we make, a different file which says fractions, and then put all the recordings of fractions in there? So let's say in my free time, I want to revise the whole topic of fractions and I forgot, then I can look in that rather than seeing every recording.
That's really great idea. Fine. We will be doing like that from now. Okay.
Yeah. if let's say we cover decimals, we can create a topic on decimals and just click on that one, and you can see all the recordings then.
Yes, definitely. We will do like that. Okay, fine. So now we are done with the parts of a fraction. Okay, yes. The most interesting topic, that is types of fraction.
Yeah.
Okay, how many types are there?
There are equivalent fractions,
Okay,
proper fractions,
correct.
improper fractions,
Right.
and mixed fractions, and that's it.
Okay, fantastic. You said absolutely right. So, as you said equivalent fraction first, let me ask you, what is that? Can you explain what is equivalent fraction?
So equivalent fractions are where you can change one fraction into its smallest version.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. Can you give
So,
me an example?
if you take the fraction 2/8, which is a proper fraction, you can you can make it more smaller by seeing, you know that 2 times 2 comes in 2, and 2 comes in 8. So you need to divide them both. So the smallest fraction will be, which you can make, is 1/4.
Very
So,
nice, very good.
what you just do is you divide 2 by 2, which is 1, and you divide 8 by 2, which is 4. But you can't simplify it more.
Why we can't simplify that?
Because if you can't, no number comes in those times tables except 1, but they'll stay the same.
Yes, very nice, very good. So now we will talk about proper fractions. What are called proper fractions?
So proper fractions are where the numerator is smaller than the denominator.
Okay. Can you tell me an example?
So 5/6.
Okay. So here we can see numerator is smaller than the denominator. Okay, very nice. Okay. Now tell me about improper fractions. What are called improper fractions?
Improper fractions is the opposite of proper fractions, and the numerator is bigger than the denominator.
Okay. Yes, now let me know the examples. You're telling really good.
Like 6/5.
Okay. 6/5.
5/4.
5/4. Very nice, very good. Yeah, do you have anything to say?
No.
Yeah, please add on one more example to this.
Okay. 3/2.
3/2. Perfect. Great. Now tell me, what are called mixed fractions?
Okay, so mixed fraction has a whole and a fraction. So if there were 5 cakes on the table and you ate 3 of them, you would write a 3 on one side and then another fraction of how much you ate of that, the third one.
That's really good. So mixed fraction is nothing but the combination of whole and what type of fraction?
A proper fraction.
Yes, proper fraction.
Yeah, and let's say someone had 3 1/4. Oh, okay. So,
No problem.
yeah, so it would look like that.
Very nice. So here we can see the whole part, that means the whole number part, right? And after that you can see that proper fraction,
Yeah.
right? Can you convert mixed fraction into an improper fraction?
Yes.
Okay, can you convert an improper fraction into mixed fraction?
Wait, should I do it now?
No, let me know. Can you do that or not?
Yes.
Okay, very nice, very good. So we have two other fractions as well in the topic of types of fractions. If you could recollect, those are like fractions and unlike fractions,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Now let's talk about those fractions. Just give me a moment. Let me erase the screen. I think you don't have any doubts up to here, right?
No.
Very good. Okay. So now we will talk about like fractions and unlike fractions. Okay. So Arna, let me know what are called like fractions.
So like fractions are where they have the same denominator.
Okay. Can you tell me a few examples?
2/4, 3/4, 5/4. No, that's an improper. So,
Okay. No problem. But here, if you look at these fractions, these are, um, you know, fractions which have same denominators,
yeah.
right? Okay. Then what about unlike fractions?
Unlike fractions are the opposite. So they have a different denominator. So let's say 3/4, 2/5, and 3/5. Oh no, three.
Yeah, you can even say, if we compare these fractions have different denominators. But these two fractions are again called like fractions because these two fractions, the last two fractions have same denominators, right? Whether they are proper or improper, if they have common denominators, we have to call them as like fractions. If they don't have common denominators, we can simply call them as unlike fractions. Is that clear? Fine, very good. So now we will talk about how to convert an improper into mixed and mixed into improper. Okay.
You know, in the test, the most answers which I got wrong were the word problems.
Okay.
So I don't understand word problems because we only did a few which you gave me for homework.
Yes, I have given 8 word problems, I think nearly 8 to 10 word problems as your homework. I have explained them in detail. So that is why I always say to all my students to do more practice. If we do more practice, then we can get it correct. No problem. I'm not going to explain those questions, the questions that you had in your exam. You have to solve them. Okay, this is a challenge. I'm going to revise all the concepts, and again I'm going to explain few word problems as well. Okay, using those techniques you have to solve the questions that you had in the exam. Okay, fine. So now here comes the topic: conversion and improper fraction into mixed fraction. Okay, is that clear?
Yeah.
Fine. So now, you know what is an improper fraction, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to write a fraction on the screen and you have to tell me what type of fraction is that. 8/3.
That's an improper fraction.
Okay, can you tell me the condition of improper fraction?
What do you mean?
Condition. That means numerator is greater than the denominator.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, so now can you convert this improper fraction into mixed fraction?
Yes.
Here you go, convert and let me know. And before that, write down heading as conversion of an improper fraction into mixed fraction.
Subheading.
Yeah, subheading. Oh, yeah, heading. No problem.
Conversion of
An improper fraction into mixed fraction.
fraction to a mixed number. Okay, so 8/3 as a improper. Oh, as a mix, sorry. Okay. Okay. So that was 6, 2. 2 and 2/3.
Okay. Let me check. Okay. So what do you think? Did you get it correct?
Yes.
Okay. So here we have to do times. And here we have to do the addition. Okay. So 3 times 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8/3. Okay. Very nice. Very good. So you can convert improper fractions into mixed fractions by using division method, or you can even use shortcut method. Let me tell you the division method once, because that is very important and you had a question on this, right? So here numerator is 8. That means dividend is 8, right? And denominator is 3, which means the divisor is 3. So we know that 3 times 2 is 6. Because if we do 3 times 3, then it will be more than the dividend. So we shouldn't go more than the dividend. We have to go equal or less than the dividend. That is why here I will write 3 times 2 is equals to 6. Then when you subtract, you will get like this. Okay. So can you tell me what is the format of mixed fraction? So here you said 2 2/3, right? So what is this? What is this? And what is this?
So the 3 is the divisor.
Yes, very good.
The 2 is the dividend.
Dividend?
No, the 8. No, sorry. This 2. Oh, I haven't got my. There are 2 2s, so this 2 over here. Oh, it's, I think, the quotient.
Okay.
And this 2 is, I think, the
what is this part called?
It's dividend.
Dividend is 8, right? It is called. It starts.
Divisor. Oh no, sorry, that's already written.
R.
Remainder, sorry.
Yes, remainder. Okay, so this is the format of writing an improper fraction into mixed fraction. Remember, quotient, remainder, over, divisor.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to write down this in your notebook.
Yeah,
You had this question, right, in the test?
yeah. 1 second. Look, I had written it here.
Oh, you have already written. Very nice, very good. Okay, so that's all, and this is how you have to convert improper fractions into mixed fractions. Okay.
Yeah. That was from before,
Yes.
so I'll write it again.
Okay. If you want, you can write it down. If not, you can skip it because you have already written, right?
Yeah, but just in case.
Okay. It is up to you.
Okay.
Okay. Done? Any doubts?
No.
Okay. So now, let me erase this. I will do a simple division. Same one. Now I'm going to write down the different parts of the division. Just give me a moment. Okay. So now this part is called dividend. This is called divisor. This is quotient, which is our answer. And this part is remainder.
What's wait? What's this part?
That is nothing. We just wrote how many times of the number is.
Okay.
Normal number. Okay. So if I just write down a fraction like this, 5/6. So this will be dividend. Numerator will be dividend and the denominator will be divisor.
Okay.
This is an example. You can also write down this example as well. So don't get confused. You shouldn't write down the dividend, the number which is greater in the fraction. No. You have to write down the numerator as your dividend and you have to write down the denominator as your divisor. So write down these two different parts in the division as well as an example below.
Oh, the ink accidentally went everywhere. Oh. Okay. Can I start on a new page?
Yes, you can start if you want to.
Because it's. I'll just write everything what's been done.
Okay.
It might take 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Take your own time, but make sure you write everything in your notebook.
Yeah. Conversion. Okay, now I just need to write the example on the board.
Not on the board. I want you to write down in your notebook.
Oh yeah, in my notebook, sorry.
Yes.
So the top one is the quotient. Okay.
Okay.
Done.
Any doubts up to here? We have discussed what is the meaning of fraction, parts of fraction, different types, and now conversion, right? Okay. So now we will discuss how to convert a mixed fraction into an improper fraction. Okay. You already know that, right? Let me know the answer when I ask you.
Sorry, I was just closing the door.
It'll be all right, no problem.
Okay.
Okay. We write down conversion of mixed fraction into an improper fraction.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's write
Here
it down.
comes a mixed fraction on the screen.
Conversion.
Okay. So here I have written 5/3/7. Can you convert
Yeah,
this mixed fraction into an improper?
yeah, can I write the title?
Yeah, you can write it down.
Conversion of mixed fraction into an improper fraction. Okay, done.
Okay. Yes. So now convert this and let me know your answer.
38/7.
38/7. Okay. So can you tell me how did you get the answer?
So first I multiplied 7 and 5,
Okay.
then I added the answer, which was 35 to 3, and I got 38.
Fantastic. So here we have to multiply these two things and we have to add the above two. 7 times 5 is equals to 35 plus 3, 38/7. Fantastic. Good job. So you know how to convert mixed fractions into improper fractions.
Yeah.
Great. Now we will move to the next question, next topic. The next topic is need of studying fractions. Okay. Need of studying fractions. So Arnav, is that important for us to learn fractions?
Yes.
Yes. Can you tell me the reasons for that?
Time,
Okay.
mark,
Calculate time,
and eating, daily life. I mean,
like pizza.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I think I wrote this on. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, so time, cake / pizza, and marks.
Yes. So these all are the reasons to study fractions. We're not
Yeah.
studying for exam purpose, right? So here we are studying to lead our life well. Okay, great. So you know why we are learning fractions. It's amazing. Now we will talk about another topic.
Okay.
Now you have to write equivalent fractions to one fraction. Okay?
Okay.
Equivalent fractions. You have to write equivalent fractions for 2 over 3. I want you to write 5 equivalent fractions.
Okay. Or
First of all, write down this question in your notebook and write down your answer. After completion of writing your answer, then let me know. Then I will be checking whether you got correct or incorrect.
okay, I got 5.
Very nice. Now, can you read out? Can you tell me?
4 over 6, 6 over 9, 8 over 12, 16 over 24,
Pardon me?
16 over 24,
Okay.
and 10 over 15.
Very nice. Very good. Fantastic job. Arna, you got it correct. Okay. So now, again, most interesting part in the topic of fractions. That is conversion of fractions into decimals. Okay. Can you convert fractions into decimals?
Yes.
How you can do that?
So you can, let's
If I
say,
give you like this, 3 is the denominator, 2 is the numerator. That means the fraction is 2 over 3, right?
yeah.
Can you
So,
convert this fraction into decimals?
okay. I remember. Okay. So I remember it was something you need to do. I know how to do it, but I don't know if I don't know whether if the numerator goes in the divisor place. or the dividend place.
Okay. Just now I have explained you that point and you have also written that in your notebook. So here, if you look at the given fraction on the screen, 2 over 3, always remember Arna, you have to write numerator as dividend, denominator as divisor.
Okay.
Okay, even if you get denominator is greater than the numerator, you have to do the same thing. Just remember this point. You can also write down a note point in your notebook like this.
So,
Take numerator as dividend and denominator as divisor. Or you can also write down like this. Always take. You can add always like this. Always take numerator as dividend and denominator as divisor. Okay. Now, is that clear to you?
yeah.
So here, if you look at the fraction that I have written on the screen, here numerator is smaller than the denominator, which is nothing but a proper fraction. Even though you have smaller numerator than the denominator, you have to take numerator as dividend and denominator as divisor.
I have one question. Are we taking 30 minutes more?
No. We will just cover 1 hour. Don't worry, I will be covering the 30 minutes in coming classes or after completion of your enrolled classes or on any day that you are free to take, then we will be covering the 30 minutes at once.
Oh, so shouldn't we finish? Okay, Miss.
Okay, is that clear? See, I wouldn't be able to take 30 minutes extra because I have one more class after this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, right? I have Vivan's class, so I wouldn't be able to do that. But don't worry, in coming classes or on any day, we will be covering the 30 minutes on one day. Okay, is that clear? So, have you written this note point in your notebook?
Yes. Now I'm doing it.
Okay. So from now, I'm going to take 10 minutes extra because you have joined late, right?
10 minutes.
Yes. You have joined the session at 9:40 p.m. IST.
Oh, can we add the 10 minutes?
To the 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, then we will make that as 40 minutes session.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no problem. We can even do that. Fine. So write down this and once you're done, let me know.
Okay. I think it's 0.6 recurring.
Okay, fine. We will find out that. Have you written the note point first?
Yes.
Okay. Let me check your answer. This is the given fraction. So as you know, numerator must be in the place of dividend, denominator must be in the place of divisor. So as we don't get 2 in the table of 3, so what we have to do, we have to place 0 point in the place of quotient. It means we can add as many zeros as we want in the entire process of division. Okay, so now I just need 1 0, so I'm writing 1 0 here. So do we have 20 or less than 20 in the table of 3?
Yes,
How many
18.
times?
6 times.
3 times 6 is 18. Now
Yeah.
when you subtract, what will be your answer? 2.
2.
So
And
again,
then it'll keep on going.
pardon me?
It'll keep on going.
Yes, yes. Your answer will be like this, 0.666. So by doing division, you can convert fraction into decimals. Okay,
Yeah.
is that clear? If it is recurring, if it is repeating, then what you have to do, you have to place bar over that number, 0.6 bar. That will be your answer.
Normally, like in books, and in like if we do it underneath.
On?
We do it underneath.
Underneath, no, we have to place bar on the top of the number.
Oh yeah, but sometimes people place a dot. Yeah, I've seen in some books they do.
Okay,
But
okay,
I feel
fine.
like the bar is more easier to recognize.
Yes.
Because if the dot is really small, you won't see it.
Yes, yes, correct answer.
Okay.
That's all. We will be discussing the remaining topics and word problems in our next fractions class. Okay, tomorrow you're going to have my class, right? So tomorrow I will be teaching you the remaining concepts in fractions, as well as we are going to solve few word problems as well. And here I think I have completed 5 minutes, so I will be adding 5 minutes to that 30 minutes, then it will be 35. Okay? Yeah, great. See you tomorrow. Yes?
Yeah.
Any doubts?
Just to say again, could you send me the maths homework tonight?
Which maths homework? This class maths homework? Okay, okay, fine. I will be sending.
Yeah,
I have one class at 11 p.m. IST to 12 p.m. 12 a.m. IST. So yeah, after that I will be sending you, or else by the morning. Okay.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah,
Right.
and also, sorry.
Yeah.
Create the fraction folder.
Yes,
Because
yes, as you want. Okay. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.